Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio has reassured European allies on the second day of the Munich Security Conference that Washington remains committed to the transatlantic partnership. Meanwhile, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi called for pragmatic cooperation with the United States and warned against attempts to separate Taiwan from China. Addressing world leaders and security officials in Munich, Rubio emphasized that the interests of the United States and Europe are deeply intertwined. The Chinese foreign minister urged Washington to adopt a positive and pragmatic policy toward Beijing. He said that the US's gesture of respect toward China was encouraging and that cooperation between the two powers would yield the best results. On the other hand, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer has stressed the need to build hard power and be ready to fight if necessary, speaking at the Munich Security Conference. He said the road ahead is straight and it is clear Europe must build its hard power because that is the currency of the age. He went on to say that the countries must be able to deter aggression and, if necessary, be ready to fight, to do whatever it takes to protect their people, values and way of life. Furthermore, European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen has said at the conference that the European Union should bring to life a mutual defence pact anchored in its founding treaty. She said mutual defence is not an optional task for the European Union. It is an obligation within its own treaty. She added that it is their collective commitment to stand by each other in case of aggression, or, in simple terms, one for all and all for one. US President Donald Trump has underscored his administration's push for a deal with Iran, while emphasizing military strength, past operations, and peace initiatives. Trump stressed that diplomacy remains the preferred path, but warned Iran must act to avoid potential conflict. Speaking at a ceremony in North Carolina, Trump said the United States wants a deal with Iran, but acknowledged that a deal with Iran looks difficult. He stated if Iran makes a proper deal with Washington, the US will not attack. The US military is preparing for the possibility of sustained, weeks-long operations against Iran if President Donald Trump orders an attack, in what could become a far more serious conflict than previously seen between the countries. The disclosure by officials raises the stakes for the diplomacy underway between the United States and Iran. The officials said the Pentagon was sending an additional aircraft carrier to the Middle East, adding thousands more troops, along with fighter aircraft, guided missile destroyers, and other firepower capable of waging attacks and defending against them. Meanwhile, US President Donald Trump has embraced potential regime change in Iran and declared that tremendous power will soon be in the Middle East, as the Pentagon sent a second aircraft carrier to the region. Asked if he wanted regime change in Iran, Trump responded that it seems like that would be the best thing that could happen. He declined to share who he wanted to take over Iran, but said there are people. Trump has threatened strikes on Iran if no agreement is reached, while Tehran has vowed to retaliate. 2 men have been jailed for plotting to kill hundreds in an Islamic State-inspired attack on the Jewish community in England, a plan prosecutors said could have been deadlier than December's mass shooting at Sydney's Bondi Beach. Waleed Sadawi and Ammar Hussein were both convicted after a trial at Preston Crown Court, which began a week after an unrelated deadly attack on a synagogue in the city of Manchester. Prosecutors said the pair were Islamist extremists who wanted to use automatic firearms to kill as many Jews as they could in an attack in Manchester. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.